Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Melting Math. In this video we are going to discuss about the book back questions with answers of the living world of plant, which is in the 6th standard new syllabus unit 4. Okay, before that you didn't watch the previous video, means that's the detailed explanation of living world of plant. Please watch it because all the concepts are very clearly there in that video, so it helps you to answer the very easily. Okay, let's involve to this question. First one, multiple choice question. Let's see the first one. Pond is an example of dash. Options are there. First, marine habitat or a freshwater habitat or a desert habitat or a mountain desert or a mountain. We already know it, we already seen it in the previous video also. So pond is an example of dash. Certain types of habitats are there. In the types of habitat, habitat is further classified into what? Aquatic habitat. In that aquatic habitat, two more habitats are classified there. That's the freshwater habitat and the marine water habitat. So in that freshwater habitat, the pond, lakes, rivers, or comes under the freshwater habitat. So freshwater habitat is the answer. So pond is an example of a freshwater habitat. Okay, second one, the important function of stomata is dash. Options are that A, conduction, B, transpiration, C, photosynthesis, D, absorption. What is the answer? We already know it. The base of the leaves, some tiny holes, pores are there. That's called we as stomata. In that by using that stomata, plant gets the energy from the sun. When rains comes, it gets energy from water also. So we called it as a transpiration. So option B is the answer. Next, see the third one. Organs of absorption is dash. It's a root or a stem or leaf or a flower. Which absorbs? Root is the correct answer because root absorbs water and the mineral from the soil. Okay, so root is the answer, option A. Next, fourth one, the habitat of a water hyacinth is dash. We already seen it. In the aquatic habitat, we seen some three examples of plants which grows only in that aquatic area. So water hyacinth is also the one of that, so it comes under the aquatic habitat. So option A is the answer. Next, see the second Roman letter, true or false. If false means you have to give the correct statement. Okay, let's see the first one. Plants can live without water. No, it's false because plants cannot live without water. It needs the water to grow up, so it needs water. Okay, since next, see the second one. All plants have chlorophyll. Yes, it's true because when we see the green color of the plant which is around us, because it's due to the presence of the chlorophyll only. That's green color pigment is called the chlorophyll. It's present in the all the plant and the trees. Okay, next, see the third one. Plants have three parts: root, stem and leaf. Is it correct or not? No, it's false because a plant have several parts such as root, stem, leaves, flowers, fruits and seeds. Okay, this is the correct one. Next, see the fourth one. Mountain is an example for freshwater habitat. Is it correct? No, it's false because rivers, ponds, lakes and pools are the example for freshwater habitat. Okay, next, see the fifth one. Root is modified into spines. Is it true or false? It's false because leaves are modified into spines. Okay, next, sixth one. Green plants need sunlight. Yes, it's true because all the plant needs sunlight. It grows up straight to the sun only. Okay, every plant faces the sun to grow. Okay, next, see the third Roman letter, fill in the blanks. First one, Earth's surface is covered by dash percentage of water. In the marine water habitat, we seen it. Earth's surface is covered by more than 70% of the water. That's why we seen the blue marble. It seems to the blue marble of water surface of the Earth. When we see the global earth globe, it seems to be the blue marble because it's due to the this only. It's covers 70% of the water, marine water. Okay, next is the second one. The driest place on the earth are what? The desert, we know it. Next, third one, fixation and absorption are the main function of dash. Its main function of what? It's root only, because root only absorbs. We can fix the plant by the root only, and the root absorbs the water and the mineral. Okay, after that it transfers to the stem. So root is the correct answer. Next is the fourth one. Primary organs of photosynthesis are what? Or leaves of the primary organs. It gets it's do the pro it does the photosynthesis by absorbing the sunlight. Okay, next is the fifth one. Taproot system present in plants. Which plants? Taproot system present in the dicotyledonous plants. Okay, so dicotyledonous is the answer. Next, fourth Roman letter, match the following. First one, mountain. Let's match it. Mountain is what? Himalayas. Okay, next see the second one, desert. Desert is a dry place, so dry place is the answer. Next, third one, stem is a branches. Okay, third one, branches is the answer. Fourth, photosynthesis, leaves. Okay, it occurs in the leaves only, so photosynthesis, leaves. Fifth one, fibrous roots. Monocot is nothing but monocotyledons. Fibrous roots is mostly occur in the monocotyledon. So finally here is the answer. Okay, next see the fifth Roman letter, arrange in correct sequence. First they gave a leaf, stem, root, flower. This is in the irregular arrangement. Let's convert it in the correct arrangement. First root, after stem will grow up, after leaves will grow up, after flower will grow up. So this is the correct sequence, correct order. Okay, root, stem, leaves, flower. So next see the second one, transpiration, conduction, absorption, fixation. It's in the irregular arrangement. Let's correct it. First, fixation. Fixation is when we fix the plant in the ground, that's a fixation. After that fixation, when we pour the water, it absorbs water and the minerals. Okay, that's called the absorption. After that is conduction. It absorbs the water and the minerals in the root, and after that it transfer to the stem. That's we are called it as a conduction. It conducts. Okay, it conducts, and also it conducts sunlight to get the energy, and when the rain falls it get the energy from a liquid also, so we called it as a transpiration. So this is the correct order. Next is the sixth Roman letter, very short answer. First one, classify the plants on the basis of their habitat. Okay, yeah, this also we already seen it in the previous video. There are two major habitats. One is the aquatic habitat, another one is the terrestrial habitat. This aquatic habitat is further classified into two types, that's the freshwater habitat and the marine water habitat. After that, in the marine water habitat, let's see the terrestrial habitat is further classified into three types. One is the forestal habitat, another is a grassland habitat, another is a desert habitat. So these are the types of the habitat based on the plants habitat, growing habitat. Okay, next is the second one, identify the desert plants from the following. They gave some 4 plants. Let's find out which one is grows up only in the desert. Okay, they gave a cactus, hydrilla, mango and rose. We knew it. So cactus is the desert plant. It grows up only in the desert. It stores water and the minerals from its stem. Whenever it needs a water and the mineral, it transfers that water minerals into the root. Okay, so second one answer is cactus. Next is the third one, define the term habitat. So we know it as a dwelling place of an animal, plant or other organism to live and reproduce is called the habitat. Dwelling place is nothing but, I already told, it's a home place of a plant and animal or some other organisms. Okay, this is a definition. Next is the fourth one, relate the terms leaves and photosynthesis. Okay, let's relate it. See, The green leaves are essential for preparing food because it contains a green pigment called chlorophyll. The preparation of food is known as photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is essential for growth, plant growth. Okay, this is the correct answer for the fourth one. Next, see the Roman letters. Seventh one, short answer. First one, why do you call a jasmine plant a twinner? Because a jasmine plant has a weak stem. It cannot stand straight on its own. It must climb on any support to survive. Okay. Next, see the second one. Compare the tap root and fibrous root system. Let's compare it. First, tap root consists of single root, but fibrous root consists of a cluster of roots. Okay, then tap root grows straight down in the ground, but the fibrous root, it's thin and uniform in size, and it grows only in the surface of the ground. Okay, next, tap root seen in dicotyledonous plant, and the fibrous root seen in monocotyledonous plants. So this is a comparison table. Okay, next see the third one, distinguish between terrestrial and aquatic habitats. Okay, let's distinguish it. First, terrestrial habitats are found on land, but in the case of aquatic habitats found in water. Then this terrestrial habitats includes desert, grasslands, forest, farms, towns and cities. This aquatic habitat includes areas permanently as well as occasionally covered by the water. Okay. Next, these terrestrial habitats are classified into three types. One is the desert habitat, another one grassland habitat, and another one forest habitat. So, the aquatic habitat is classified into two types, which is freshwater habitat and marine water habitat. Then the example of a terrestrial habitat is a rubber tree, teak tree, neem tree. And the example of aquatic habitat is a lily, lotus, marine algae, sea grasses are the example of aquatic habitat. Okay, next see the fourth one, list out the plants present in your school garden. You can also write the plants which is in your ground, school ground, or somewhere in your school only. Okay, if you don't know the name of the any plant, means just ask to your teacher. Okay, in our school we have a coconut tree, mango tree, hibiscus tree, that's it. So that's like that you can write the plant which is in your school garden or a ground. Okay, let's see the seventh Roman letter. Answer in detail. First one, make a list of the function of a root and stem. Let's first see about the function of root. Root fixes the plant to the soil. Root absorbs water and the minerals from the soil. Root stores the food in some plants like carrot and beetroot. Okay, this is the function of root. Next, see about the function of stem. The stem supports the branches, leaves, flowers and fruits, because the stem only holds the whole weight of the stem, branches, leaves, flowers and fruits. Okay. Next, the stem transports water and the mineral from root to upper aerial plant pot. Okay. First, the root absorbs water and the mineral from the soil. After absorbing it, stem only carries that minerals and the waters from the root and transfer it to the branches, leaves, flowers and fruits. That's they are mentioning here. Okay. Next, root transports the prepared food from leaves to other parts, because leaves will produce the energy from the sunlight. That's we are called it as a photosynthesis. Okay, it transfer it to the other parts of the plant by using the stem only. Okay, that's they are mentioning here. Next one, stem stores food as in the case of sugar cane. Yes, we can see that in the sugar cane it stores food in the stem only, because when we eat it, means we can see its sweet taste. We also get the sugar from the sugar cane. So like that, this is the function of stem. Next, second one, study the given concept map, connect them correctly by drawing arrow marks, complete the map by filling in the blanks. Okay, here they mention the types of habitats only, we already know it. That's the habitat classified into aquatic and the terrestrial habitat. We know aquatic habitat is fully based on the water and the terrestrial habitat is fully based on the land. After this, aquatic habitat is further classified into two types. That's a freshwater habitat and the marine habitat. Freshwater habitat and the marine habitat. In this, freshwater habitat is further classified into what? River habitat, pond habitat, land habitat. From the other side, terrestrial habitat is further classified into desert habitat, forest habitat, grassland habitat. So this is the answer for it. Okay. These are the plants which grows only in the suitable place only. We already know it. Okay. That's it. In the upcoming videos we can see the other next unit, fifth unit. Okay. I hope you will understand this video and get the better knowledge. Okay, that's it. Subscribe to our channel Melting Math and don't forget to press the bell icon.